Hello everybody, welcome to Man United Bonafide. This is your fan channel where we speak about everything Man United. Good news, the transfer season is over and done with. At least in England, we are done with it is done with that. The English Premier League, there's no more transfer unless you're doing a free transfer. The good news, even better news, Premier League season is on again. Season 2018-2019 is here with us, and it has started on cloud 9. It's on the next level. Liverpool yesterday thrashing Norwich City by 4-0, and today we've just seen Manchester City taking the game to the next level by thrashing West Ham United by 5-0. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Manchester City or Liverpool, but we're here to speak about Manchester United. Tomorrow there's a match. We know the fixture. It's possibly a tough one for either side. It's Chelsea versus Manchester United, the first game of the season, and most fans look thrilled a bit, I would say. They feel a bit thrilled about the game. The game does not have the hype that it used to have because both teams have gone down in terms of quality, though the class might still be there, but the quality that City and Liverpool seem to have overtaken everyone and are running away with titles. But never write these two teams out, or rather, never write them off. Never write these two teams off. To start us, I had the privilege of watching this kind of match when I was growing up as a young boy and as a teenager. In those days when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was still a player, was still a young player, and in those days when Frank Lampard was just coming into the team and growing into the team and becoming a world-class midfielder. And I tell you, for both sides, for Manchester United, the current team cannot be compared to the team when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was there. That's a fact. Same to Chelsea. It is nowhere near the squad that Lampard was in. The Lampards, the Terrys, the Drogbas. This current squad has fallen way far below the standards. But having said that, that doesn't mean that this game will not have the potential of being a big match. Yes, the hype is not there too much as it used to be, possibly because of partly because of how the transfer went. We know that Chelsea could not sign after the ban that was imposed on them, and Manchester United were to sign and will have to blame themselves for not signing more players and not strengthening their squad properly. But in Ole's words, he claims that the rebuild is not a single season or a one-window season fix, that it will take time. At this moment, I choose to trust in Ole. Yeah, I know the board is nowhere near what the fans want it to be, but let's give Ole the benefit of the doubt and see how it goes. If it doesn't work, I assure you, I hope the fans will not turn against Ole, like I said in the other video. But let's stick to the match. We know Manchester United had strengthened during the window period. They brought in 2 defenders and one attacker. We had Harry Maguire and Aaron Wan-Bissaka come into the squad to strengthen the defense. And so we'll be doing an analysis of both teams in terms of position and also formation that we expect them to play. Starting with Manchester United, at the back we have David De Gea, who to me is the best goalkeeper in the world. Yes, he didn't have a great season last time out, partly because the defense was weak and the midfield was weak and the attack was nowhere to be seen. So most of the time the opposition was was more on the the team found themselves more on the defense than on the attack, because the morale of the player morale was down. But this season it seems Oli has tried to improve one area or the other, and De Gea seems to be up and in good mood. And so when De Gea is in good mood, we know what can happen. He brings A plus game with him, and I hope he's up to the task. And so at the back four, we know there's been a few changes. Oh, the goalkeepers, the other goalkeepers that we still have Sergio Romero, Lee Grant, and Joe Pereira. Those are the four goalkeepers that Manchester United currently has. For the defenders, we have Mr. Ice Cool, that is Victor Lindelof. Eric Bailly is out injured. Phil Jones is Phil Jones. Smalling is there as potentially a good backup. We have Luke Shaw and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. About Marco Rojo, there's been speculation that he might move away from the club either on loan or a permanent deal. We have Ashley Young also still as a defender, and we also have Diogo Dalot. Yeah, and the forgotten man, Matteo Darmian, is also still in the squad. Of course, we have the youngsters, Timo Fosu-Mensah and Axel Tuanzebe. Those are the defenders available. It is in the midfield that Manchester United might be short. In the defense you can add Harry Maguire, one of the summer acquisitions by the club. In the midfield we have the world-class Paul Pogba. We have Juan Mata. Jesse Lingard can play in the midfield. Andres Pereira, we have the two Brazilians, Andres Pereira and Fred. We still have the legendary Static Matic, and we also have Scott McSauce or Scott McTominay, Daniel James, Angel Gomez, James Garner, Tahiti Chong, Alexis Sanchez, Marcus Rashford, Anthony Martial, Mason Greenwood are all part of the attack. So that's the new look Manchester United, if you could call it so. A few have gone out. We sold Lukaku to Inter Milan. We released Herrera on a free transfer to PSG. We have done other deals, like the few youngsters who've gone out on free transfer as well. And so it hasn't been a busy, as you may thought, it wasn't really a busy transfer for Manchester United, apart from what the media and the fans wanted to see. Yes, on to Chelsea. Chelsea have Kepa as their first choice goalkeeper, Caballero, the Argentine, as a backup, and Jamie Cummings as the third choice goalkeeper. For the defenders, they have Antonio Rudiger, Marco Alonso, David Zappacosta, Andreas Christensen, Cesar Azpilicueta, Emerson, James Reed, Kat Zuma is back from loan, Fikayo Tomori. This sounds like a graduate from the academy. I don't know who that is, to be sincere. Then in the midfield they have Jorginho, N'Golo Kante, Ross Barkley, Loftus-Cheek, whom I think is injured. I'm not sure if he's recovered fully. Should be he's recovered, but might not be match fit. Christian Pulisic, the new acquisition, they signed him last season, but loaned him to Borussia, so they needed him to come and strengthen the squad. Then there's Kennedy, the Brazilian, Kovacic, and the man himself, Bakayoko. Then the youngster, Mason Mount, Marco Van Ginkel, don't know who that is, that's another youngster. They have Pedro, Olivier Giroud. Odoi is still in, but not fit. Willian is back. Their striking is led by Tony Abrahams, Isaiah Brown, and Michy Batshuayi. So what do you think about the squads? Do you think Chelsea or Manchester United have a better squad? Leave a comment down in the comments section if you think either Chelsea or Manchester United has a better squad. Yes. The next thing we'll do, we'll try see who will make a prediction on who will make the first team or who is set to start for either teams. Starting with the host, the Manchester United, we expect De Gea to start as the first choice goalkeeper, no doubt. Most people expect the back four to be Luke Shaw on the left fullback, as the left fullback, Harry Maguire as the left centre back, Lindelof as the right centre back, and Spider-Man or Aaron Wan-Bissaka as the right fullback. In the midfield, it's where we are short. Pogba must start. He had an injury, a slight muscle injury, which seemingly he's recovered from, and also we expect McTominay. I would expect McTominay to start, but for some weird reason, Ole might decide to start Matic. Don't understand why. No Manchester United fan will understand why. But sometimes managers do these things, and we have to live with that. If I was to choose the midfield, I would go with McTominay as the holding, Pogba on the right, and Pogba on the left and Fred to the right. And then for the attack, I would go with Martial up front. I would go with Rashford on the left and Dan James on the right. So I'll do 3-3. I mean 4-3-3. That is 4 at the back, 3 in the midfield, and 3 as the attack. Yes, that would be that is my preferred squad for Manchester United as the first 11. But you are free to say what you think. I know Mason Greenwood would come in. There's Tahiti Chong for the subs and Angel Gomez making part of the subs. To change it a bit, the formation would be the 4. What can be 4-3-3, like 4 at the back, 3 in the middle, and 3 on the attack. Predictions about Chelsea. Chelsea, of course, Kepa will start. Most people expect Alonso to start from the articles and the other reviews that I've been watching. At the very midfield, there will be Azpilicueta. At the very center, there will be Azpilicueta and Katzuma. And then on the other side, we will have wait a minute. We will have David Zabacosta, yes, on that other side. For the midfield, Chelsea's midfield picks itself. N'Golo Kante has to start alongside Jorginho and Ross Barkley. For the attack is where Chelsea might feel they are a bit short. Most of the attackers are growing old. People like Willian, people like Pedro, and Odoi is out, injured. Batshuayi is not certain. Tony Abrahams is not experienced, so they might play Willian, Pedro, Tony Abrahams, and with the rest being on the bench. Giroud is not really dependable, so that must be their starting 11. So they'll also play 4-3-3, just as Manchester United, and I think the game will be won based on two things: the speed of the game, and number two, whoever wins the battle at the midfield. On paper, Chelsea have a better midfield than Manchester United. If you see the quality of Kante, Jorginho, and Kante, Jorginho, and Ross Barkley. Of course, Ross Barkley is seen as the weak link in that midfield, but it's still better than what Manchester United have. If you look at my predicted lineup, you see there's Pogba, there's McTominay, there's Fred. Pogba is world class, McTominay is still growing, and Fred has not really shown his quality in the time that he's been here. And we really hope that this is a season where Fred will step up things. Next to the match prediction, personally I expect a close game, because both teams seem to have are going through a similar phase, where there's a lot of lack of quality. We've seen Chelsea releasing Hazard, and so the quality will definitely go down. Manchester United failing to sign, and such problems. They both have inexperienced managers, which will be interesting to see how the league takes shape with such managers. Above all, my predicted score would be 2-1 to Manchester United. Not just because I'm a Manchester United, but I think Manchester United have that little extra pace that Chelsea might lack. Besides, Manchester United have some quality youngsters who can come in and hurt Chelsea. Tell me what you think. Do like our this content. Subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, put on the notification bell on so that you get notification whenever we upload more content. Otherwise, keep supporting Manchester United if you're a Manchester United supporter. If you're a rival fan, we appreciate you. From me and Man United Bonafide, we are always Bonafide. We are proud to do this for the fans. Thank you. See you on match day.